Hey, how are you guys doing? Happy Monday to you. It is about that time, guys. It's time for our Monday update. Man, you know, I realize we've been doing this quite some time now, and I'm always looking forward to Mondays putting this stuff together for you, and glad that we've got Minette here making all this possible. So thank you, Minette. Hey, here we go. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to kick the update off with a little bit of Ashley. So check this out.
Hey everyone, Ashley here with the Gun of the Week. This week we are featuring all of our Benelli firearms. If you follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you've probably already seen it, but we wanted to let everyone know that we are now Houston's newest Benelli dealer. There's more than just firearms behind the Benelli history. The brothers actually first became famous when they produced the Benelli motorcycle, and it wasn't until about 1967 that they decided to start producing firearms. They formally made entry into the firearm market when one of their designers invented what would become the company's trademark inertia-driven actions. The Benelli inertia-driven operating system incorporates total efficiency with complete reliability. Law enforcement, military, civilians all over the world choose Benelli. They're practically famous for the Benelli M3. After making over what would be about 2 million shotguns within 40 years, in 2002 they produced their first rifle. Benelli has total confidence in their firearms and backs every gun with a 10-year warranty. And as our slogan goes, performance is worth the price. So come on out, check what kind of deals we have out on our Benellis. And as always, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I feel like the guy in Talladega Nights. What am I supposed to do with my hands?
Oh man, thanks a lot, Ashley. You know what, we really are excited about being Benelli dealers and to have those in stock. We've got a few of them right behind me over here too. So we want you to come in, check out the amazing prices that we've got on the Benellis this week, and we look forward to seeing you. Hey, so speaking of this week, this Thursday night is our very first Bullets and Bourbon. So we've got just a little bit longer for you to RSVP. We're probably going to shut those RSVPs off tomorrow afternoon, but go ahead and down here is a link for you. And you can go down to this link and RSVP for the event. It'll be Thursday night from 5:30 to close. We're going to have a great time. You're going to get to shoot the full auto. You're going to do some other shooting, and of course, sampling the small batch from Wild Turkey. So that's our first Bullets and Bourbon. That's on the 24th. All right. The next up, you can see behind me this wall back over here with a new print and my partner Jason's retirement flag. We are starting up our Wall of Honor. So what we're doing is for our members, we want you to bring in a photo, an 8 by 10 photo in a frame with maybe who it is. Maybe it was your grandfather or your father, and a little story of why we should put them on the Wall of Honor, okay? So for our military servicemen and women, we have another section of the wall that we will love to put some first responders up. So if one of your family members, and you're a member here at Texas Gun Club, and there's a connection, then you feel like they need to belong on our Wall of Honor, where we can say thank you to our men and women in service and in as first responders. We invite you to do that. It would be on loan to Texas Gun Club, and we are going to hang those 8 by 10s up with the stories, and they need to have a story. So not just, you know, hey, I went and served for a year and then split, but you know, just think about it. These are our men, servicemen and women who are serving in our armed forces, or maybe they're our first responders, and maybe there's a real story of some heroic story or something that we need to stop and pay honor for, okay? So what you're going to do to ask me about submissions is go ahead and email me. That's craig.davis, C-R-A-I-G.davis @texasgunclub.com. All right, so send me your submissions, and I'll let you know if we can put that on the wall, because we do have limited space, but we do want to fill up this wall of men and women that we can honor and say thank you to. So that is going up. We've got Jason's stuff that's happening there. His mean mug 8x10 will go up there as well pretty soon, and we're going to kick that wall off. Okay. Excuse me. So speaking of honoring, I'm actually looking out our front door and seeing our flags at half mast, and just a moment where we honor and do the respectful thing to bring attention to the tragedy that happened last week in Santa Fe. So, you know, those of us at Texas Gun Club, this is a very frustrating thing. We enjoy the shooting sports so much, and we enjoy what we have here in this community at Texas Gun Club. But we feel a responsibility that it's time for us, now that we're here, it's time for us to have a conversation and a discussion. And so we are going to have on May 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. It'll be free to the community. We're going to have an active shooter discussion / seminar. So just a conversation about God forbid if you are in these circumstances, what are some things that you should be doing, that you need to know, just some important communications for us to put out as responsible gun club, gun store owners and partners. And so we want to take a moment and open up our classrooms and invite the community, Fort Bend County, and whoever's available, if you'd like to. From 6 to 8, we're going to have an active shooter community forum, if you will. So we invite you to come out to that. This is May 29th from 6 to 8, okay? All right, so right before that is obviously our Memorial Day weekend. So we have many vets that are on our staff. Obviously, Jason is a vet, and so we want to take Memorial Day and be respectful about what that day is about. And so we're going to have an opportunity for you to get an armed forces experience and a firearms experience. So we'll have a full auto experience, and we're going to throw some body armor on you and let you shoot the full auto. We're going to let you shoot some handgun, and a few package things that will create a armed forces experience for you in the shooting range. On top of that, we are a retail store, and we all know this is a big retail holiday, so we will have some amazing deals going on as well. Some of those deals are going to look like 15% off optics, 20% off of accessories. We'll have specials on knives, and we have just reduced all of our pricing on our firearms, some of which are entirely too low to print. Okay, so you're going to want to make it in this weekend for our Memorial Day tribute and sale. All right, okay, so the next new thing I want to tell you about, yesterday I was at Bikes and Bugs, Saturday, I was at Bikes and Bugs and hanging out with Chris Nelson, who does an amazing fundraising event for Texas Aquatics every year. Dave Andrews, Outlaw Dave, was there helping out. Just a massive turnout for this fundraising event, and people having a lot of fun. And there's just such a community centered around bikes. And so, we wanted to open things up here and make sure that our guys and gals who love to ride the two wheels, we wanted them to know, hey, we'd love to have you here. So we've created Bike Night. We're going to have fun with this, all right? So the first Mondays of every month, we've got Bike Night. And anybody riding a bike on Monday nights, the first Monday of the month from 4 to 8, we're going to do free gun rentals and 10% off ammo, just so we can get in here and have a good time. So if you ride a bike, we want to invite you to put it on your calendar. That'll kick off June 4th, I believe that is, the first Monday in June. And the first Monday of the month, every month, we're going to do Bike Night. So we'll fill this parking lot up with two-wheelers and just have a good time. Let's see them lined up like we do in the photos, and just we'll have a good time, okay? So we will want you to feel invited and want you to feel welcome to come to Texas Gun Club for Bike Night, all right? Okay, the next thing to tell you about is we're going to kick off some daddy-daughter specials. That's right. So we've talked a lot about it. Now, Brittany, as you know, who works here, is Jason's daughter. My daughter's 12, and she loves this place. And so we really want to kick in the idea of daddies bringing daughters and coming to shoot. We think the ladies can have a ton of fun, and they're naturally better shots anyway. So, hey, just a couple times of practice, and then, you know, the daughter's out shooting the daddy. It's probably going to be good for their ego, right? Not to mention, anything we can do to build quality time but for daddies and daughters is an amazing thing. So we're going to have some special days coming up for that. Look out for more details. Just trying to get it on your brains to get you thinking about having some daddy-daughter time here at the range. And one last thing I want to tell you about. We have created a new shooter special. All right, so our goal in kicking off Texas Gun Club was to grow the shooting sports. We wanted to create an environment where people who have never shot before can come in, feel comfortable, have a safe and fun and friendly experience, and that's exactly what we're doing here, is kicking that off. So if you have some friends that maybe you want to gift that to, we now have a way for you to buy this package. It's $45, and it's going to include range time, a familiarization class, a box of ammo, and a rental from the wall. Okay, so this is going to be a great deal, and we want to invite you to come in. Let us walk you through, as you're a new shooter, let us walk you through and understand that there is a ton of fun to be had in the shooting sports, and it's just like driving a car. We just have to do some things safely and do them right all the time, and we're going to have a blast, okay? So we invite you to come take advantage of that. That's our new shooter special, and we have that together. It's ready for you at the registers, okay? So, hey, thank you so much. It looks like it's about to come a flood out there, and so once you get in here, this roof don't leak. I promise you. So y'all come on out, come on down to the range, get ready to do some shooting, stay in out of this nasty weather that's coming, and we will see you on the range. Take care.